Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phixem, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys checking us out and coming back again. E3, jumping right into it. So happy that E3 is coming around. It seems to come around in the summertime, around the time of my birthday, and that's really cool. So jumping right into it, I thought to myself, I want to give not necessarily a list in any particular order, but I wanted to give maybe a few games that I'm actually looking out for. Being a connoisseur of video games myself. So I'm going to start with Xbox, and then I'm going to go over to the PlayStation list. I'm looking at my laptop right now. This is coming from GameSpot.com. So if any of these games have been removed or games that you've been added, and people say, hey, Fix, you forgot a couple games. This is why. This is why. And also, there's a few games that's probably going to be on this list that you're going to probably hear that are on both platforms. But GameSpot has taken the time to separate the Xbox exclusives from the PlayStation ones, and I can't remember which one is which. So, jumping right into it, Borderlands 3. Boy, I'm so glad they come out with Borderlands 3. Now, I will tell you this, though. I've been playing Borderlands, period, for years. I've played the original, played the pre-sequel that was kind of not as much as fun as Borderlands 2, but the pre-sequel was and there's a couple questions that I have for it. Back when Borderlands 2 came out, they had these keys. You would put in these codes and you would get these keys, and they would give you a bunch of guns and a bunch of rare items and equipment. Now we're in the day and age of microtransactions. Makes me curious of how that's going to work in these new games, and if they're going to be giving codes. You know, like if you take 2K, for example, 2K, sometimes drop codes. Will they go about that route? Will they still give codes? Excuse me, but it may not be as frequent in maybe drip feed it to us. So that is one that I've been thinking about. Halo Infinite. I am a huge Halo fan. I have beaten every single Halo game there is in existence, except for Halo Wars 2. I beat the first one, didn't beat the second one. But I love Halo. I love the storyline. I love them. I'm pretty sure I've watched all the movies. Watch all the fan-made movies. I've seen everything that I could possibly see about that game. Matter of fact, here's a fun fact. Before I got into competitive shooters, watching Halo is what got me into competitive shooters. Watching teams like Triggers Down and who else? T Squared when he played for Straight Rippin'. Watching Carbon. There's several list of names that I used to watch. Matter of fact, that's probably back. Thinking about it going back again, that's probably back when G4 was a channel. For my people who know how I am, G4 had this show called Cinematech, and you used to scroll from game to game, almost like a music video, but for video games. But anyway, that's way back. I'm just saying that's when I started playing competitive shooters. But Halo is a game that I love. I know when the last game ended, if I remember correctly, Cortana, spoiler alert, Cortana had went rogue because I believe the AI after a time starts to corrode and it starts to act erratically, and there's this big thing about control and what she has, and now she I believe the story goes they're trying to track her down or something like that. I beat Halo 4 a while ago, so Halo Infinite, I'm very, very, very curious to see what that's like. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breaking Point. I watched the trailer on this. I want to say probably about a day or two ago, and I am in love with this game. I will be playing. I'm probably going to be streaming a little bit of Tom Clancy's Wildlands a little bit later, just because I think the games are so great. I've been playing Tom Clancy since Ghost Recon with Mitchell. Like, if you guys remember Advanced Warfare, when they had the whole eye reticle that go over your eye, I played those and I love them. It's the game that taught me how to pie corners properly, because you can't just run out in the gunfight. You would die. You would die expeditiously. But Tom Clancy's, I'm definitely looking forward to it. It has more. It has one of the big features that I saw that I actually kind of like, especially if we're in the middle of a gunfight or in a real simulation or somewhat like simulation. You know, we're not talking about Operation Flashpoint. I think that's totally on the other side of simulation for those who know what Operation Flashpoint is. But I think the Tom Clancy games have been great over the past years. I've kind of usually leaned towards the Ghost Recon side as opposed to the Splinter Cell side. No disrespect to any of those who like Splinter Cell, but I am looking forward to Breaking Point just because I think Breaking Point is a great game, and I like the Ghost Recon like versions of Tom Clancy. So those are the ones that I'm going to be looking for. Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order. I'm iffy. I'm iffy. I'm not gonna say much about this game. The only thing that I will say is it's made by EA. Therefore, I'm going to keep my reserves to myself and be patient and wait to see what gameplay and visuals are like. And matter of fact, scratch that. I know what visuals is going to be like. This game is going to look amazing. It's going to look beautiful. It's going to be good. Everything's going to look nice. If we're in 2019, if your game doesn't look good on the next generation console, that's your fault. I expect that to come with the game with the technology that we have available. But I need to see how this game works out. It's supposed to be a single-player experience, contrary to the fact that EA has talked about how people don't want single-player experiences. And this is even though... Anyway, not even going to get into that. It's not what this video is about. Star Wars, I'm going to be patient with that just like I was patient with Anthem. Hint, hint. Let's see what's on this list. Doom Eternal. Now, oh my gosh, Doom Eternal. Love Doom Eternal. Played the first one, and that was the first Doom game. I think I played the original Doom when I was really, really young. But I played the first one, and I thought that was really, like really, really good. I played it. I think I knocked it out maybe in about, I don't want to say a month, but I'm gonna say it took me a little bit of time before I knocked it out. So it's Doom Eternal is probably going to be on my radar because just for the simple fact that the game itself is that fun. The shooting, you kind of got to get in the rhythm of shooting and movement and stuff like that, like with all games. I tend to find myself, especially somebody who plays first-person shooters on both consoles, movement is very, very fluid and like flows very well. Especially side strafing. Side strafing has always been pretty good in Doom. But just as a game in itself, I'm looking forward to it. Unlike the movie, please don't watch that movie that's coming straight to DVD. I don't think that movie is necessarily great, but it is what it is. If you would like to watch it, then I will not stop you from watching it. I am just saying that the movie does not look good, and the people who are making Doom, the games, have said they have nothing to do with the movie. So, anyway, the next one, Dying Light 2. And I'm noticing that most of these games are also for the PS4 also. So, bear with me. Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I want to play Dying Light 2 so bad because I played the mess out of the original. I played it so much. I'm going to tell you how much I played it. I played it so much. Well, not only did we beat the game and knock out all of the side missions, we did all the Easter eggs too. I did it with a buddy of mine that I've known for some years. We did the Excalibur Easter egg, the Mario Brothers Easter egg, the Plants vs. Zombie Easter eggs, and there's probably a couple other ones that I can't think at the time, but one of the ones that I did. And for the best for last, Cyberpunk 2077. I made a video about this before that you can check out. And I probably should post it. But I made a video about Cyber 2077 before. This is my most anticipated game. I cannot wait, and I need CD Projekt Red to give us a release date. Do you hear me? CD Projekt Red, please give a release date, and please be this year. I know it might be a lot to ask for, but I really like this game. I've said things about this game already, so I don't think I need to make a whole segment on this. Kind of why I saved it for last, because it is the best, but I kind of already said my piece about it. But oh my gosh, I love CD Projekt Red's I'm like Cyberpunk 2077. I'm already in love with the Cyberpunk franchise already. So having the game, I'm already in love with the Cyberpunk feel already. So having the game is just that much better. Anyway, before I get all lovey-dovey on this game and go further than what I intended this video to be, that's all the time I have for today. I thank you guys for checking out the video. I appreciate you guys hanging around. Till the next episode, I will see you again soon. Peace!
Good work, Guardian. What intel did you discover?
There's only one data artifact here, labeled Oxa, and it's seriously corrupted. Metadata says it was last accessed by an Otzot centuries ago.